You are welcome to the Guru's perspective, and I appreciate you. But always, you probably would have known by now that this is becoming gradually my habit, and I'm very, very happy being ascertained with this. To beg of you that please, your comments are necessary because they help us to grow faster to that standard you're probably expecting us to get to. Without your comment, we will have nothing to weigh ourselves with, which we could improve. We might be depreciating where we think really we are doing a very good thing. This is why your comment is very, very necessary. Please drop your comment in the comment box. Now, today is Democracy Day. Today is 12th of June, 2024. 31 years ago, it all started. It all started. We understand what we are talking about. Abiola went into the election. Abiola won the election. Abiola won in Kano, the hometown of Tofa, who ran in the opposite political party. Abiola won in every barracks, military barracks, throughout the federation. Abiola won the elections flat, yet Abiola was denied. And Abiola went into the struggle. Abiola flew out of the country. Abiola went on exile, and the battle was on. Of course, please, if you want to have details of that narration, just listen to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu today's broadcast. You will see how dedicated fighters, some of them laid down their lives for our democracy to be well established. It did not come without battles. It did not come without battles. And it all started from Ibrahim Babangida, the man who named himself Evil Genius, the Maradona, the man who dribbled until he dribbled himself into the net. And then the Nigerian military came, turn by turn Nigeria Limited. Or, sorry, let's say turn by turn Nigeria Army Limited. And Abacha supervised a controversial constitution that brought interim government. And Pasholekon, of blessed memory, Elias Chulekon, who had never carried gun, who was never trained as a military man, thought he could become president. He had forgotten that to gain power at the level of presidency, in most countries of the world that have done it and now going out of it, or those that want to go it, you have two means of getting there: the bullet or the ballot box. The bullet, if you come as a military, you stage a coup, you are successful, you become. But you fail, then your wife will fall within the category of being, there's difference between first lady and not being a first lady. Then the other means is you campaign, you go for election, you are voted in or voted out. So it is either through the ballot box or the bullet. So when Sholeko was moved from the boardroom where he was a guru, having been the chairman of UAC and many others, I wonder how he believed he could really become a president when he was given interim government and he was to be referred to. But of course, that has been rectified. He has been listed among Nigerian former presidents, no more with the word interim. That became one of the responsibilities of President Olusegun Obasanjo with his National Assembly. So Abacha came. Abacha allowed the constitution, the interim constitution he supervised, to say that in case of anything happening to the president, that the most senior secretary would take over as president. And Abacha was the most senior secretary enlisted in the document. So Abacha took over. Then Abacha was seen ab initio as fighting the cause of Abiola. The editor of the Concord newspaper there, Nsikak, my very good friend, we sat one day, we were discussing the matter. Then I said, it's like Abacha is preparing to manifest Abiola as the next president. Nsikak told me, say, Godi, why would you think like that? For now, the survival of Abacha is associated with what is good to be done for Abiola. A point is coming where they will fall apart. After all, it was Abacha that arranged Abiola to come back home, guarantee security and everything. But when the time came right, Abiola was left. And Abiola was in detention for how many years? Until he died. And he was killed, murdered, whatever language you want to do, in the villa. So now, these are the trajectory. President Bola Ahmed today got at all these points. Then after the broadcast, he need to go and take parade at the Eagle Square. Then something happened. It was a misfortune. But thank God no life was lost. And I can hear many contemporary Nigerians turning it to a joke, making insinuations about it, that the president fell as he was entering the van, the parade van, that he fell. What's the big deal there? I would never, at my age, at my level, read any meaning to it negatively. No. I will never read any negative meaning to it. Let us look at it. The picture is in circulation. And people say, but with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu be the first in the world to fall as a president, he did not fall and die. No, he fell and he got up. Why would Nigeria be concluding that, oh, this man is this, he's not sick, he's not well? Who is totally well? Tell me that Nigeria that is above the age of 50, that is comprehensively well, that has no issues, underlying issues. There is none. The guru speaking here, don't I have my own underlying issues? Why must people, why would someone want to mock that man? I am not going to dwell on it for too much. I just bring example. First and foremost, he will not be the first president to go that. I will give you good example of 8 presidents that had come to that. Number 1, Joe Biden, the 46th president of the United States of America. In June 2023, did he not fall down when he was handing diplomas to the graduates of the American Air Force School? Did he not stumble into a bag with sand and fell? Xi Jinping, the Chinese president, very close, he fell down on the floor in St. Petersburg International Economic Forum in 2019. He was on that stage with the then Secretary General of the United Nations Organization, Antonio Guterres. Vladimir Putin, the president of the Russia Federation now. You know that guy moves his swagger. His ginger is swagger, his swagger is ginger. With that, did he not fall down? Here is a man that very athletic, he believes in exercise. He's smart is everything. In 2019, at a hockey game where he played, he was lapping around, waving victory sign to the people to show how good he is, how fit he is. Did he not fall down? He fell down. Robert Mugabe, of blessed memory, the Zimbabwean Prime Minister, saw himself fly down a red carpet in 2015 upon arriving the country's capital city of Harare. The only thing that happened is that security forces forced journalists to wipe off their photographs and everything they took. But the fact remains, he fell down. Gerald Ford, the 38th U.S. president, was captured falling down by the media while disembarking from Air Force One during an overseas trip to Salzburg, Austria in 1975. Did he not fall? In fact, he made joke of it to the Austria leader. He said, "Thank you for your gracious welcome to Salzburg, and I'm sorry I tumbled in." Helle Thorning-Schmidt, the 26th Danish Prime Minister, landed on her knees, and this is a woman, and hands, while walking down the stairs during 2015 visit to France Elysee Palace. She even cried out. Did she not fall? Boris Johnson, of very, very recent memory, the former United Kingdom Prime Minister, was a victim of an epic fall after he tripped and landed on the floor during a charity tug-of-war game at a World War commemoration event with British Armed Forces in 2015. Margaret Thatcher is another former United Kingdom Prime Minister on the list. In 1982, during a political meeting in Beijing about negotiating the future of then British colonial territory of Hong Kong, Mrs. Thatcher slipped and fell while leaving the Great Hall of the People. These are just 8 of international world leaders that one could think about. Let us come back home to Nigeria. Henry Fagemiroku, a very, very astute businessman who took business to the top of the tower. He went on holiday and business talk in Ivory Coast. He was just swimming in the swimming pool. What happened? He did not sleep and did not hit his head. He died. Let us go to Kano. Bakinzuwo, the man who took over from Abubakar Rimi as governor. Was it not in his bedroom that he slept and hit his head, and that he ended up his life? Let's travel down a little. Taisho Lare, the owner of Mayfair, the man that the whole world knew about more than most presidents of even Nigeria. What happened? He took his breakfast downstairs, so he was climbing up. As he was climbing up, he missed the step, and this is wooden steps. His head came down, and his skull hit the wood, and they did not die within a few minutes. So nobody should make mockery of any person, because health-wise, no one can say that I am perfect. That is fallacies, demonic fallacies that should not be accepted. So let us leave, to me, I leave President Bola Ahmed Tinubu with thanks to God that at least whatever place that probably would have swelling up either on his face, he said the wife is competent enough. It's just hot water we use. The wife is from Shekiri. It's my daughter from Niger Delta. She will just use hot water, and this man will keep on going. So nobody should try to make mockery of that. Oh, maybe he has overtaken this, or maybe he did not take this, or maybe he has not stabilized himself because of his ill health. You who is condemning it. Jesus said that anyone that has not done this should cast the first stone. Are you so healthy that you'll be doing that? The Guru shall come back to talk about the achievement the man ruled out today and the reality of democracy day in Nigeria.